so far?
Give us some stuff.
A little bit more to
All
show you.
right,
in today's
all right.
Nintendo
This is what we came for.
Direct.
This is what we came for, guys.
Please take a look at this.
Oh, come on. Go. What are you gonna give me? What are you gonna give me? Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Asian Numa. All right, let's go. Let's go.
And thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the
I
Wild.
beg, don't do this.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything.
Oh!
Development is proceeding smoothly.
No!
We should be able to bring you some new information this year. For
Oh!
now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
Okay, do you know what? I love you, AG. I love you. I love you, Anuma-san, so it's okay. It's okay. Oh, God.
Please take a look.
Come on, what collection are you giving us? Ah, Skyward Sword. Okay, I'm cool with that. Skyward Sword HD. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm cool with playing this. Yeah, that dude's freaky as hell, man. Let me not lie. Please give us more.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
That's true, actually. You don't really need to do too
In
much
your left hand is the shield.
to
By
the
lifting the controller, you can
Wii
raise the
stuff
shield to block enemy attacks.
for
You
the
can
game.
perform other actions like using both
But it seems like
controllers
you won't be able
wield
to
the
use
bow and
a
These
Pro
physical
controller for
movements
it,
add a sense
but
of
makes
urgency
sense. I
and
mean,
tension to combat.
it's a motion control game.
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls.
Okay, all right, AG Anuma, all right.
Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Makes sense.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
Makes
Here's
sense.
something else we've been working on.
All right, come on, HD collections.
Specially designed Joy-Con
Ooh,
controllers.
I want
The
them.
right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword.
Yeah, I
while
want
the
them.
left features
Yeah, I
the
want them.
Hylian shield motif.
I want them. I want them.
The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself.
Mm-hmm.
We hope that people who played the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the
No
specially
Breath of the
designed
Wild
Joy-Con
2.
controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to
Exactly.
The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair,
Oh yeah,
the
that's
stamina
true.
gauge
That makes sense.
depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Damn, Breath of the Wild 2 ain't
Please
coming
look
out till
forward to The Legend of
2022,
Zelda:
man.
Skyward Sword HD.
It ain't coming out till 2022. And that's it for
Well,
Zelda.
What did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes
Creative
intuitive
Time
motion controls
HD,
and button
Majora's Mask
controls by
HD.
tilting the right control stick.
Collection
The
of
next game
Wind
will be
Waker
our
and
last announcement for today. Please
Twilight
take a look at
Princess.
this.
No.